till that length arm. That's it. Okay. Now first to go, I want to see you open that page. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our live session. We are waiting for some more people to join, and I hope all of you present here are excited as I am. We'll give it a couple more minutes and then we'll continue. Till then, if any of you are interested in booking a trial class, you can do so. You'll find the description, you'll find the link in our description box. This is for Bharatnatyam as well as other dance forms. You can find the link as I mentioned before. And you can book a trial class for any age group, be it 6-year-old or 15 plus. You have different age groups. And along with that, there are also other classes happening for Kafqa. And if any of you are interested as learning has no upper age limit, kindly do check out our classes. And I hope you have a good time. Yes. So we will begin now. Yes. So today, first of all, I'll introduce myself. My name is Karen, and I'm a Bharatnatyam instructor from Kafqa. And today we're going to be learning Shiva Shloka. It's a Shloka based on Lord Shiva. So before we jump into the details, let's begin with the warm-up. So as you all know, that warm-up is one of the main aspects in dance. So it is going to help us rejuvenate our joints. It's going to help us stay warm. Also, it's to mainly avoid injuries that might be caused by sudden movements. So let's jump into that right away. I hope you all are joining in with me on this. So first off, let's begin with our shoulders. So if you all are seated, kindly rise, stand up onto your feet, and let's do this together. So hands on your shoulders. Let's begin with the shoulder rotations. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do this same way to the back. Let's do that. 1, make it nice and big. 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, we're going to stretch our hand all the way straight, and we're going to rotate our arm the same way like our shoulder. 5 counts. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same thing backwards. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's repeat that on the other arm. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that finishes our arm and shoulder rotations. Moving on, we're going to do a small stretch with our arm itself. So stretch your right hand out. Bring it on to the other side. Bring your other arm from the bottom. You can. If you feel a good stretch on your upper arm, hold it there for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let go. Pick the other arm, left side. Bring it over to the opposite side. Again, lock, pull. Good stretch on the upper arm. Hold it there for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we're going to lock our arm like this. Hold it above our heads. And we're going to pull it to one side and pull it as far as we can go. This is going to give you another good stretch. Hold it there for 5 counts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same thing onto the other side. Pull it down. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let go. From here, we're going to move on to our head now. So hold your head with one arm. Pull it down. Hold it there for 5 counts. Give yourself a good stretch on your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let go. Same thing, repeating it on the other side. Hold your head, pull it down, hold it there for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let go. From here, we're going to do head rotations. So, just like we've been doing so far along, 5 counts to one side and 5 counts anti-clockwise. Ready? Let's start. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're touching all the points. 4 and 5. Do the same thing onto the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That finishes our neck rotations. Moving on, let's keep our legs apart. Keep our hands at our shoulder level. We're going to do some alternative toe touches. If you don't know what that looks like, it's going to be like this and this to the opposite direction. We're going to do this for 10 counts. I hope you're ready with me. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come up. Let's repeat this one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. I hope that was easy for you because the fun part is just coming along. And we're going to move on. Keep your hands in front. This is like a lock to keep the balance on and not fall off. So you're going to bend one leg. This is going to be a deep lunge. So go as low as you can without losing balance. And this will give you a good stretch on your thigh. Hold it for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Get up. Up and over to the other side. Same way, 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Repeat this 2 more times. It's easy. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last time, do it with me. Up and over. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring your legs together. Stand up. From here, we're going to try and do some sit-ups. Okay? So, we're going to turn our feet. Same way, keep your hands in front. Bend your knees slowly for 8 counts and then come back up for 8 counts. So, take all the 8 counts and not rush it through. This will really strengthen your calves and your thighs. So, and your core. So, keep your core really tight and that's going to help you through. Let's go. So, go low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Same way, going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Same way, one more time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Be careful not to drop too fast because that's even going to hurt your knees. It's going to do more bad than good. So let's just be on the safer side. Okay. Continue going up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That was great. If you did it with me, let's continue. Keep your hands on your hip, legs apart, hip rotations. Let's go. 5 counts to one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. To the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to join our feet we're going to do some knee rotations before we start with the cardio. So hands on your knees. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. To the other side, same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we're going to do some jumping jacks. Now, there are about 3 to 4 more exercises. So, stay with me. Let's get through this. Ready? So, third exercise is the jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, let's do this for 10 counts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. And from there, we're going to keep our hands in front. We're going to do high knees. Basically, your hand remains there, but your knees go really, really high. Okay? Don't cheat. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. So, one more last exercise. Now, most of my students find this the most fun part of the exercise, of the warm-up routine. Why is it fun? Because it's like a challenge to yourself. So you're going to put your hand out as far as you can, meaning in the height way. Okay, now you're going to kick and try to reach that with your leg. So most of them find it easier to do it with the same leg, same hand. If you find it convenient to do it on the opposite side, go ahead. I find it easy with the same leg and the same hand. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Kick and 2. This is for 5 counts. 3, 4, and 5. Let's repeat this on the other side. Ready? 5 counts again. If this is your maximum, it's okay. This is your maximum, it's okay. Just make sure that you reach that level rather than falling off track. Make sure you reach that. That will give you a confidence boost too, that you reached your goal. Yeah? So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 3 more to go. 3, 4, and 5. So that finishes our warm-up. I hope you had a good time with the warm-up already. We're not done yet. Let's continue. From here, we're going to tell a short prayer. This is to our Lord of Dance, again, God Shiva. And it's a short prayer. It's called the Dhyana Shloka. So you can say it with me if you know. And if you don't, kindly join your hands, close your eyes, try to repeat after me. Okay, let's start. Angikam bhuvanam yasya vachikam sarva vangmayam aharyam chandra taradi tam numaha satvikam shivam. Moving on, now we're going to do the Namaskaram. Now, Namaskaram is the most important aspect of Bharatnatyam. We do not start dancing without it, and we do not end without it. So, make sure you learn this properly. This is going to be a quick run through. Okay, so you're going to keep 2 of your fingers to your thumb, keep it in the front, keep your elbows up. I'll just come closer to show the hands again, like that. Okay. Keep your feet together, stand straight with your back upright, chin up, ready? Now you're going to tap your right leg once, and then your left. Let's go. 1 and 2. Thumbs down on your shoulders, open to the side, slowly bend down, touch the ground, touch your eyes, to the side, open to the side, join on top, forming Namaste, on your forehead and at the center. And you rise up. That was our Namaskar. So, next section, I hope you are in here with me till here. Moving on, we're going to learn the Shloka now. So this shloka is in praise of Lord Shiva. Now, most of us know that Lord Shiva is the god of dance. So Nataraja. So he is praised in worship here, and his there are his characteristics that are being explained. There are his adornments that are explained. His own self, his aura is explained. He's the Lord. All of that is explained in 4 different verses. So first off, I'm going to teach you a few hand gestures that we use in this, along with the names and the meanings. Okay. So now Lord Shiva has the stream of Ganga flowing from his matted locks. Now that sounds beautiful, doesn't it? So we're going to keep this hand, we're going to keep our left hand in this format. Basically, one finger over your thumb and all the other fingers rolled in. You're going to keep it above your head, mimicking the goddess Ganga. Okay? And you're going to mimic water flowing from that till the side. Okay? So this is done with the basic, all your fingers joined together. This is the Pataka Hasta. Now this is the first hasta in our single hand movements. Yes? So from here, we're just going to mimic how water flows through. Yes? Easy? Moving ahead. So that's your first one. Now that's how we represent the river flowing from his hair. Okay? I hope that was clear. Moving ahead, we're going to show his beautiful long flowing locks. So how are you going to show that? You're going to keep your finger, your ring finger, touching your thumb like that. You'll keep it to your right side. And you're going to form circles that way. Okay? So you finish your Ganga, water, and the next one flowing through. Yes? From there, you're going to show, how do you show beautiful in Bharatanatyam? This is how we do it. We're going to keep our hands in Alaparna. This is the flower hands, usually known as the flower hands. We're going to keep them one against each other right in front of us with our elbows up and slowly move them in tiny circles with the slightest shiver. Now this is to make it look, oh my God, so much of beauty. Okay, so this is how you express that. Okay, so you're going to hold it there, and this is to show beauty. To make big circles, you just make it right here, small circles. Okay, and then Kamaliya Jatadhara. Now again, you're going to showcase his long flowing locks and tied in a beautiful bun. Okay, if you've noticed some of the pictures of Lord Shiva, he has a bun here. His hair is tied up on his head here, right? We're going to showcase that now. So you're going to keep all your fingers out that way behind your ears. So you start from there. You let it out in a shiver like that. Yes, just to mimic the unruly but beautiful long locks. Yes, let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to roll that up. So 1, 2, bring it on top of your head. Imagine you held all of that into a bun. Yes, let's do that one more time. Behind your ears, all your fingers out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Roll, 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 and tie. Nice. Let's take it from the top. Yes. So your left hand was on above your head, and you're going to mimic the form of water flowing. Yes. From there, again, you're going to represent the flowing locks again, and you're going to represent the beauty Ramaniya. From there, Jatadhara. Behind your ears, long flowing locks, roll it up into a bun. I hope you're clear with that. Moving ahead. From there, we're going to start with Gauri. Now, who's Gauri? Lord Shiva's other half, Goddess Parvati. Yes? So, you're going to open out both your arms the same way with your thumb. And one arm is upright, one arm is turned to the bottom. And they are placed with a little bit of a gap, both your elbows out. They place at your hip. Yes? This is how we represent Goddess Parvati. And you're going to hold this and rise up. When I teach you the legs, you will know why. So, Gauri and Nirantara. Now, when you look at the pictures again, you will notice that Goddess Parvati is always found on the left side of Lord Shiva. Now, we're going to explain that in the shloka. So, he's always found with his other half on the left hand side. She's always there. Okay, we're going to show that. So, Gauri is represented like that. Nirantara, always, without doubt. Okay, so this is done with one finger touching your thumb, and you're going to draw a straight line from the top to the bottom. Your eyes follow in your hands. Yes, Nirantara Vibhushana Vama Bhagam, which means she is adorned on the left side of Lord Shiva. So you will showcase him holding Goddess Parvati, and you will end with again Goddess Parvati on the left. You will become Goddess Parvati there. Are we clear? One more time. From the top, left hand on top. We're going to start with the water. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Roll it, roll it, roll it and tie. From there, Goddess Parvati, Gauri, Nirantara, Vibhushita, Vama Bhagam. Vama is left side. Okay. From there, with the next line means that he is near and dear to Lord Vishnu. Now, how do we represent Lord Vishnu? We're going to bend our ring finger like that. Push your hand all the way forward and bring it back. When you bring it back, keep your elbows up and keep it right in front of you with a little bit of a gap. One more time. Narayana Priya. Priya is near and dear. So you're going to keep it near your heart, the other hand at the side or on your hip. Both are okay. So you keep it up, whichever is convenient for you, and you open into the flower hands or the Alapadma. Priya. The next part means he destroyed the pride of Ananga. Ananga is also known as Kamadeva. So you're going to show Kamadeva first. Your right hand will have Kataka, the one that we used in the beginning, with both your finger touching your thumb, and the other hand with the thumbs up or Shikara Hasta. Okay. So you're going to keep it in front of you. You're going to come forward with your leg. I will show you the legs in the next segment. Madhapa is the pride of Ananga and he destroyed it. So you're going to start from your third eye. 1, 2, 3 and stop. So you destroyed it. So how did you do that? You bring out, you hold these two fingers with your thumb. The top two fingers are going to form a V. You're going to place that on your forehead 3 times. Bring it forward. 1, 2, 3 and 4. The fourth one is a slash. Okay. This is to represent the ruthless fire coming through and destroying Ananga's pride. Moving on, Let's do it from the beginning one more time till here, just to take us through. Okay, so your left hand on top, again, Ganga, Taranga, Kamaliya, Jatadara, Mukhatam. From there, Kauri, Nirantara, Vibhushita, Vama, Bhaka. From there, Narayana, Priya, near and dear, Ananga, Madapa, the pride, destruction. 1, 2, and 3, and stop. Just a moment. Continuing, really sorry. Continuing. So, Ananga, Madapa, Haram. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, one thing to remember. When you're doing destruction, you cannot be smiling. Okay? So, bring out all that anger within you. Okay? Get into the character when you showcase that. So, you're going to do it 3 times. 1, and 2, and 3, and hit. Okay? So, that force should come through when you're doing this part. Okay? Next section, you're going to explain that he is the Lord of city of Varanasi. Okay? So, how do you show city? Your left hand is going to go into Katakamuka. The same thing that we did at the beginning. 2 of the fingers to your thumb. To the side, the other hand is going to be the pointy finger, all the other fingers rolled in. This is called the Suchi Hasta. So, as you flip the Suchi Hasta, your Katakam turn into the Alapadma. Okay? Do this once again. So, Varanasi, Pura. The whole, when you, all that your eyes can see, from this corner to that corner, all around, you're going to show, you're going to look around at the city. Okay? So, look at all the corners. Pura Pate. So, this is to mean that all that your eyes can see, from this corner to that corner, and all that your eyes cannot see, he is the Lord of that entire universe. Okay? So, you start with Varanasi, Pura Pathe, the Lord. This is the Lord. So, you can keep your hand here for this part. Okay? On your hip, and the other arm in Shikara Hasta or thumbs up. This is your right hand. Okay? Now, the last portion of the shloka, you're going to, it literally means Bhaje Vishwanatham, which translates to praise be the Lord Shiva. Okay? So, in the song you will hear that it comes through 3 times. Vishwanatham, Vishwanatham, Vishwanatham. So, I'm going to teach you 3 different poses of Lord Shiva, and that's how we'll end the shloka. Okay? So, Bhaje, which means praise. There's no other way, but I'm going to praise with all my might. So, you'll start from your mouth and you open Bhaje Vishwanatham. So, your right hand comes to the side, your right side itself, and your left hand comes in front like this. Both your hands are in Pataka Hasta, which means all your fingers are together in front like this. Okay? Keep your shoulders nice and broad. Okay? So, this is how it's going to be, the first Vishwanatham. The second one, you're going to bring your right hand in Chandrakala above your head, and you will look towards your left. This is the second Vishwanatham. The third one, you're going to join your hands on top, slowly open out from here. I'll start with the right hand. Right hand is going to go into Damaru, which means that your hands are not going to entirely touch the thumb, but you will keep it with a little bit of a gap to pretend like you're holding the damaru. Okay, so that will be on one side, and the other hand is going to be Alapadma, which denotes the Agni. Okay, so let's do this part again. Bhaje, praise be the Lord. Vishwanatham, the first one hand in the side, one hand in the front. Second one, slowly bring this up. This is to denote the crescent moon on Lord Shiva's head. Okay, so you will look to the left, and the last one, open from here, bring it, open to Damaru. Simultaneously, your left hand is opening into Agni. And this is going to be slightly diagonal if you notice. I'm not standing straight. So just make sure you're taking it towards the right side and you look at your right hand. Be clear? So from the beginning, just the hand movements. Ready? Left hand on top. From there, 1, 2, 3, start. Ganga, water flowing through. Taranga, Kamaliya, Jatadhara, from behind the ears, roll it up, 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 and tie. Gauri, Nirantara, Vibhushita, Vama, Bhagam. Come back to this. Narayana, Priya, Ananga, Madhapa, Haram, 1, 2, 3, and hit. From there, Varanasi, place your hand there, Varanasi, turn to Suchi Hasta, Pura, Patim, Bhaje, Vishwanatham, to the side, keep your shoulders nice and broad, elbows up. Second one, slowly, Vishwanatham, crescent moon on the head. Third one, slowly open out, the Damaru and the Agni. This is diagonal. Okay, so I hope everything's clear to all of you. I'm going to take you through the leg movements now. We're done with the hands and the upper body movements. Now we're going to move on to the leg movements. So before I move into that, I want to let you know that this is how our Kafka classes are conducted. So if you haven't booked a trial class yet, please do so at the earliest. I'm stoked to be a part of this team because this is one of the most, be it technicality wise, be it syllabus wise, they're so well organized, and it's really a beautiful journey to watch the children grow through this medium. So make sure that you yourself or your child can enroll in this classes. So you can find it at the description box. Okay, I hope you're interested and you click on that link right away. Okay, moving ahead from the beginning, I hope you're clear with the hand movements. So as we're doing that, we'll get a practice of our hand movements also I'll explain the leg movements now. Okay, so in the beginning, Ganga Taranga is going to be standing straight, and this is going to be normal. 1, 2, and 3. When you do Taranga, you're going to go diagonally back. So you're going to lift your right leg and stretch it like that. So I'm facing the diagonal right now, and you're going to do the movement here. Yes, come back for the next one. So this you're going to sway a bit, not too much, not too fast also, just mild movements, just enjoying the vision that you've seen. Okay, so Kamaliya, Ramaniya, Jatadhara. When you're doing Jatadhara, you're going to do the same diagonal what you previously did. So let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, start. Lift, diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to shift your weight forward and go into a deep lunge. Okay? So let's be here. Slowly shift the weight as you're rolling, and stay low. And you tight. Okay? One more time. So we finished this Ramaniya Jatadhara. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shifting the weight and going into the deep lunge. From there, try to bring your leg to the center. So what I did was, I'm sitting on my toes right now. So if you're flat, you will not be able to come here. So make sure you're on your toes. It will just become easier for you. So where was I? I was here. So I finished tying. I'm just going to jump into the position here. Gauri. So this is, from here, we're going to add a small little neck movement as we rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Join the feet. Clear? Nirantara is standing straight again. Nirantara. When you do Vibhushita, the next left side, when you show that, when you're holding Goddess Parvati, you're going to lift your left leg. Now this is what my teacher explained. This is to show that Goddess Parvati is seated on the left hand side comfortably. Okay? So you're going to lift your left leg up on the side and you're going to hold Vibhushita. And when you go on to the next one, you're going to become Goddess Parvati seated on the left hand side. Now you can either do that or you can again lift your left leg and be seated. These are the two options. Which is comfortable, you can do that. Either half sit posture with your right leg on your toes, slight diagonal, or left leg on your knee, bent this way. Okay? And you will be seated, comfortable. And you will look to your right. Envision Lord Shiva here, and you're going to be seated. Okay? Now that is your Bhushita Vamabhagam part. For Narayana, when you bring this arm backwards, you're going to lift your right leg and keep it in the front. Okay? And this will be on your toes. I'll show that again. Right leg in the front. Cross it in the front. From here, bring it all the way back. Narayana. For Priya, come back straight. Priya. Next section, Ananga. You're going to bring your right leg forward and deep lunge. So I'll show it sideways just to be clear. Forward and deep lunge. Not all the way to the ground, but stay low. Okay, let's do that forward. Ananga, Madhapa. 1, all of this is in the same position. 2 and 3. The next hit is going to be to the side. So you're going to lift, cross. I just stepped with my right leg and crossed with my left leg, but this time crossing behind. Okay? One more time. Let's do it from Narayana. Okay? 1, 2, 3, start. Narayana, right leg in the front. Priya, standing straight. Anhanga, forward. Madhapa, bring out the anger. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? From there, we're going to do the city of Varanasi, remember? So place your hand there, the other hand in Suchi. You're going to open it, and as you open it, this time you're going to do a diagonal sideways. So lift and stretch towards your right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Varanasi. Really stretch that portion. Now stand straight for Pura when you're looking at all the sides. Padhe, again stand straight. Hand comes to the hip. Bhaje, standing straight again. Now these three next movements are going to be very important because they are Lord Shiva's poses itself. So you become the character there. So really hold the position, and you might have to balance a little bit. This is just a disclaimer. So make sure you're really grounded. Okay. So the first one is right hand out, left hand forward. This time you're going to lift your left leg forward like that. Okay. So we did Bhaje. Now you're going to slowly lift up. Vishwanatham. Lift your left leg. Please don't turn to the side. Make sure you're still facing forward. Vishwanatham. Second one, I said we're slowly bringing the right hand onto the head. You're looking to the side. This time, you're going to use your right leg and cross it at the back. That way. Okay? Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Second Vishwanatham. And third one, this is to the diagonal, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to lift your right leg up. So this will be as high as you can, and this will be towards the diagonal. So don't stay straight, but it's rather a little bit to the diagonal. So lift up and look at your right hand. Can we do this one more time? From Bhaje. Okay? 1, 2, 3, start. Bhaje. Vishwanatham. Go slow. Second one. Vishwanatham. Really take that movement. And the third one. Vishwanatham. Okay? So you can see that I really held my posture there, because when you are in that position, when you are in that pose, you should really have that grace and that element of the character. You're becoming Lord Shiva there. So really hold that poise and grace and that power that he withholds. Okay? So let's do it from the beginning. Hands, legs, facial expressions, everything involved. Are you with me on this? I hope you're here. Let's do it from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, and start. Ganga. To the diagonal. Taranga. Come back straight. Ramaniya. Jatadhara. Diagonal again. Roll, roll, roll. And tie. From there, Gauri. Slowly rise up. Remember the neck movements. Nirantara. Vibhushita. Vama. Bhaga. From there, hand going forward, right leg crossing over, Narayana, Priya, Anangha, Madhapa, Haram, 3, and hip. From there, Varanasi, stretch, 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 Pura, look over, follow your hand, Patim, Bhaje, Vishwanatham, lift up your left leg, hold it, hold it, hold it. Second one, Vishwanatham, hold it there. And third one, Vishwanatham, and lift up. I hope we're clear with what we learned. I'm going to play the music, which is going to be a little slow, so you can really enjoy that process, enjoy the whole shloka. Yeah. Just a moment. From the beginning. Ready? Same position. Please to remember. Okay. All the other emotions are necessary. Keep everything in mind. Just keep slow and steady. Okay.
Ganga taranga kamaniya jatakalapam gauri nirantara vibhushita vamabhagam narayana priya ananta madapaharam varanasi purapatim bhaje vishwanatham 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 ஆடிய பாதத்தை தரிசிக்கவே.
So I hope you were able to do that with me, and you were able to catch up and enjoy the whole process. And I hope I did a good job here breaking down all the elements. So now we're open to taking questions if you have any. So let's hope. I'm gonna wait for a few Q&A. If you have any questions, please do put them in your chat box, type them in, and our team is right there explaining the whole, answering all your questions. If you have any queries about the classes also, you can type them in. Our team will be glad to explain the whole process to you. Kindly do so. Okay. So I can see that the questions are not getting through. So it's all right. I hope you still had a good time. And I had an amazing time here. And I'd really like to thank Kafka for this opportunity, because this is a beautiful, beautiful session. And this shloka, what I taught here, is very close to my heart. I learned this when I was 14 from my teacher. And it's one of those shlokas that really brought in the sense of character and emotion. As you can hear, the song continues. And if you want to learn that, please enroll in our classes, because that's going to give you an opportunity to learn the songs and the different intricacies that we have in Bharatnatyam. We have excellent instructors as a part of our team. So kindly enroll yourself or your child for our classes. And any other queries, please reach out to us. You can always find the link to our classes either on our Instagram page or on YouTube page. You will find it in the description box in our bio. And we're easily accessible. We're always there. And any queries, what is the right age for getting into Bharatnatyam? We usually suggest that the child should be 6 years and above. By then, most of their physical development is, the primary physical development is done. So it's recommended that we start in 6 years and above. And the upper age limit, of course, we have no age limit to learn. So yes, 6 and above is recommended. I hope that was answered. And that is one query we get most of the time. There are very enthusiastic parents that come with the children of the age of 3 or 4 also. And usually, I've noticed even my teachers suggest that the child has completed 6 years, and even above is okay. Yes, so apart from that, they also have this question like, why not? My child is just, she's very attentive, she or he is very attentive. Why don't you just enroll them? But we have to let them know that sometimes the attention span and the grasping ability, everything matters. So it's not just in the matter of development or growth or anything, but at the same, because this is heavy on your physical ability, because you're sitting for not for hours, definitely for some period of time you're sitting and dancing, which is in the half sit posture. That is going to eventually take a toll. So the child has to be prepared for that, and also to understand what the teacher is teaching. That is important too. They usually say, when they reach the age of 6, they're very curious and they have 1,001 questions. But that's what we need. A child who asks questions is like a boon to our class, because they question each and everything, and we're glad to answer. And anything apart from that, what else? Even some parents have a query about, I have a boy child, is it okay? Of course, it's okay to have my teacher is a sir. So I've learned under sirs all my life. So I've never really differentiated as a male dancer, female dancer. For me, dancer is a dancer. So who is your favorite dancer and why? I have few favorite dancers, but yes, my guru is my favorite dancer, and I have so much. I cannot say, I cannot explain it in words. I have so much of, respect and so much of adornment for my teachers, all of them in my classical life. And they've always been my favorite. They've been my inspiration. That's where I draw my inspiration from. And of course, there are other dancers can you tell me more about Kafka classes? How will they help me? So our team is very able to answer any queries. They're always available. So we have 24 classes in one level. We go level wise. And basically, the classes are divided into twice a week. So they'll be 1 hour each. And the class strength will be probably from 8 to 10 children in one class. and it's very easy, convenient for the teacher to pay attention to each one of them, because that many children are, a great strength for a class. And it's also, the syllabus, or be it what the certification, everything is such an easy process in Kafka. That's one thing I have to highlight. You can always go back to your profile. You'll find that particular class syllabus available in your profile. So be it if you attended the class number 7, you can go back home and practice that level, because you'll find the video in your profile tab. Also, if there are any performances that we are teaching from our side, you'll find the music for it too. So we're a growing and helping community. So please join our team and family. It'll be a great process. So anything else? Let me think through too. Another query that we get is about compensation classes or revision classes. So that's one more specialty about our classes. If your child or yourself misses a class, then you're welcome to book a compensation class for that particular class number. Since you know that we have 24 classes, and if you missed a particular class number, you can always go back to the app and book a compensation for that particular class number, and you'll be up to date by the time you go to the next class for your regular class. So that is one good thing, and you won't be missing out. And if you need some extra revision for your particular step, you couldn't catch up, then you can book a 15-minute revision that is available as an option. This is like a special requirement, and your teacher will be available for you during that 15 minutes, and you can clear your doubts there. So that's how we are built around this. And after every level, you receive a certificate that you've successfully completed your levels. And apart from that, like I said, we're always available at your fingertips, quite literally. So anything else apart from this, please do reach out to us, DM us, or reach out to our executives, and they'll always be ready to help. And I hope you had a good time, because this was a great session. And if you have any other doubts or questions, please reach out to us. And I'm going to end this because we've reached the end of our class. So thank you, everyone. This is a beautiful session. And namaste. I hope to see you all one more time. Thank you.